pay that higher price. Or this other example, similarly, what is it that makes them charge a premium over others? Established in 1952, right? If nothing else, there's that heritage. They've been in the market since 1952. That's a big thing. That's trustworthy. It gives trust. The best medium to tell these stories, once you figure out what your stories are, and I represent a marketing agency, I'm standing here and telling you that this is not the advertising and the straight using of medium, print, radio, newspaper is not the right way to advertise these days. Frankly, if you ask me, people like me don't even read newspaper these days. Whatever news we want, we get it from Facebook, we get it from Twitter, we get it from social media, right? If we want to watch any news, we watch it whenever we want on YouTube. So there is no point in putting 30-second commercial at the 10 p.m. news because nobody is watching it at that point of time, at least not the people that I know of, right? So please don't think that you have to have a big media campaign like this if you do want to create a brand. Instead, these are your new weapons, right? Today we know Facebook, we know Twitter, we know YouTube, and for all you know, there must be some revolutionary thing happening somewhere in the world and suddenly some other thing may become new. But as of now, these are the tools that you could use. I do want to spend very quickly on things which I feel are the biggest tools in your marketing arsenal: Google, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and your WhatsApp groups. Now, it's not necessary for you to use all of them. Start with whatever you are comfortable with. How many of you are on Facebook? A raise of hands, please. Almost everybody. How many of you are on Twitter? Quite a few. How many of you use Google? Almost everyone. So these are the things that you use as an individual yourself. I'm telling you, to be a marketer on these things is no different. You just have to use it just like you use it for your own personal work or personal relationships that you build, right? There might be a few things which are slightly technical. If you've never used Instagram, you might feel that it is difficult to use Instagram, but trust me, it's not. You spend 2 days on it, or better still, ask your sons and daughters how it works, and they will be able to tell you. It's really simple. I think what stops us from using this is just this fear of unknown. You know, I've never done this, I don't know how to do it. It's very easy. 3 hours is all it takes. So this is Google. Google is a search platform. Everybody, whenever they're looking for some information, the first thing that they do is to go to Google, right? So let's say if somebody's just shifted to Gurgaon, and they want to know where to buy fresh eggs. Valid query, valid question. So I go to Google and I type, buy fresh eggs, Gurgaon, right? This is something that anybody would do. You can imagine that this is something that somebody would type. And see the kind of results that come in. The first result that comes in is Nature's Basket. Second, Nature's Basket. Third, Zomato. Fourth, food.ndtv. Where are the egg brands? This person is asking, where can I buy fresh eggs in Gurgaon? Shouldn't there be a link which tells him that this is where, or this is the brand, or this is a number, or this is a site where they can order fresh eggs? Right? I'm just putting one slide. These are all topics on which, you know, half-an-hour sessions can be done each. But I'm just leaving you with these thoughts just to start your thinking process. Facebook. I think everybody uses Facebook. Everybody knows how to use it. Like I said, just use it how you use it for your personal thing. You put up pictures of what you like or what you don't like. If you have opinion on something, if you're traveling somewhere, if you're eating something, you click a picture and you put it up. Similarly, create stories for your own brands, for your own businesses. That's all it takes, right? These are some examples of some Facebook pages that I found of other poultry farms. You will see, since 1924, we have been producing the finest and freshest eggs. Simple, says what it has to say, right? Twitter is also not very difficult. The only difference is that everything has to be in 140 characters. The messages are small. But that also means that you don't need to create long copy or anything. Whatever you need to say, just say that and out. So this is a Twitter page of another egg farm from some country that I took. And you can see how they're trying to promote through different recipes, which is something that I also saw on the Poultry India website, for example. This is an Instagram page. Instagram is only pictures. You don't even have to write anything. Just click a picture and upload it, right? Now, this is somebody's farm, Billy's egg farm. And as you can see, every single day he puts up some picture of some part of the farm. That's it. And you have to make small messages of, what is so unique about your farm or what is so unique about your product. And people will start following. They might even start ordering directly through your Instagram page, right? Because they know how to connect to you. YouTube, you have to create videos. Again, you don't need a big production firm to create videos. Even your mobile phone or a simple video camera to make small video films will do. And once you start putting up content, you will see that you will start getting followers and people will start recognizing what is the story that you're trying to tell them. Is there anybody who doesn't use WhatsApp here? But this is a little tricky to use for marketing because this is extremely personal and ideally I would always advise to have permission-based marketing. So if you have some numbers which have given you permission to add them in a group or something, then you can easily broadcast messages on WhatsApp, right? So in a nutshell, I'm saying very simply you just have to look into these three things. First of all, what is your product and what is the story that you can create around this product, right? With emotions, with benefits for consumer, what is that one story that you can create? Secondly, look at the customer. Who are you targeting? Are you targeting the housewife specifically? Are you targeting these very, diet fad people who are into these modern diets? Are you targeting those kind of people? What is the kind of consumer that you're targeting? And then all you have to do is to create a direct connection between that consumer and your story, which is something that you can do on all these platforms that I just told you about. You can use platforms of Facebook, Twitter, Google, YouTube, Instagram. To start with, I'll just leave it to those platforms. So I'm just going to leave you with a few golden eggs, finally. First of all, it's easy. Don't think that it's because it's digital, it's marketing, it's technology, that it is something only the tech teams can do or you need some experts. You don't. Anybody can start, right? In fact, I would go to the extent of saying that to begin with, you should do it yourself. Actually, don't get another party to do it. And again, mind you, I am an agency standing here saying that. You must do it yourself because the kind of passion that you can bring to your stories, nobody can bring. The kind of emotion, the kind of passion that you can bring to your business and to your work, no third party or no third person can ever bring. So I would seriously suggest that you do it yourself. And you will also learn in the process of how to do it. Thirdly, social media is very personal. All these things are very personal to people. So I would always say that try to do permission marketing. Don't try to force your words on people. Go to the people who want to listen to your stories, right? And they will gladly give you that permission. They will also be very glad, especially if you tell them what's in it for them. Why should they listen to you? Why should they follow your Facebook page? What will they get out of it, right? Be truthful. Again, this is a two-way communication. This is not newspaper that you just print your ad and then nobody can say anything. This is two-way. You put something, people will respond. You say, my product is very good. Somebody will say, but I just bought it day before yesterday. It was rotten, right? You have to be truthful. And it is true. Sometimes these things happen. Nobody can claim 100% perfection all the time. So be open to feedback. You should be trustworthy and you should be truthful. That will shine through. Be consistent. Don't keep changing your story. Be consistent for a very long time. That's the only way a brand gets established. And finally, be patient. But, I thought that I'm speaking to a group of people who are nurture life and who are farmers, and I think you guys know how to be patient. Nobody knows it better than you. So that's it. That's my presentation for today. I'm happy to take any questions, any feedback, any comments. Those are my contact details. I'll be very happy to help in any way. Like I said, it's been a great learning experience for me, and I'm really, really amazed at all the stuff that you guys do. Thank you.